Good evening, everyone. Once again, I am live on my show, Open Your Heart with Dr. Arshnoor. The motive of this show is to inspire the people to come out of their shell. They should not keep their griefs, their problems, their frustration in their mind. Rather, they should speak on. They should tell about their problems because there are a number of people who can help them, who can support them. So, this is my request to everyone that you should not feel yourself alone and isolated. I am Dr. Arshnoor and I am a parent awakening coach who is committed to rescue youngsters from drug addiction, juvenile delinquency, and suicidal thoughts. I do understand that the people who commit suicide or who undergo such type of the severe circumstances or takes the decision like taking drugs have to undergo serious trials. So this is not easy to end up one's life. But dear, I would like to advise you that before taking such stern step, just think upon your parents, think upon your loved ones who love you without any expectation, who love you the most. So just take care of themselves. I am calling some of the special guests on every week at the same time, 7 p.m. And again today, I'm calling my one of the colleague, my friend also, who is working for women empowerment. She is a software engineer. Along with that, she is working to empower women both in their personal and the professional life. So she is giving the mental strength. She is helping them to sort out their problems, and she is uh, sorting out their problems which they are facing at the workplace. And I wish and welcome Purnima ji to my show. And I wish that you should introduce yourself in a better way because you will be able to explain the efforts you are doing for the society, for the women by yourself. Welcome to my show, dear. Yes, Purnima ji, I'm waiting for your introduction. You should introduce yourself. Are you hearing me? Purnima ji, are you hearing me? I guess there is some problem at your side. Am I audible to you? Yes, Purnima ji. Am I audible? See what's the...
Ashtur, I'm not able to hear you.
Okay, fine. So, is there any problem? Is a voice problem? What's the problem at your end? Because you are audible to me. I can hear you, Sujit. So yes, I'll just take 1 minute because I feel that there is some problem at Purnimaji's side. So I'll just check it and then I'll be back with you people. So just no, she's not. Purnimaji, I'm audible to you. Hello, am I audible to you? So you should wear earphones. Yes, you can wear earphones if you are finding problem. Earphones. So this problem. Hello. So till then, now we'll continue. Let her make her settings in the proper way. See, we find that women have to face lots of problem at their workplace. She's often criticized by the male chauvinism because the males people they do not want the woman to overpower them. They do not accept their dominance at any place. Woman is considered to be the multitasker. She's handling all the situations by herself. She's working at home. She's taking care of her children. She's working the best at workplace also. but I don't know what's the problem that where she has to face lots of problem at home, uh, as she is criticized by her brothers, and even sometimes she is scolded by her fathers also, and she is not allowed to speak at home also. So I'm not considering this at every house, but many of the places in the conservative families, or we can find that in the orthodox families, still the woman has to suffer a lot at her work, at her home. So about the workplace, so we all know molestation, eve teasing, and she's sometimes harassed by her bosses. She's harassed by her colleagues also. So this is not the good thing. So that's the reason have called Purnima ji today, that because she's working to empower women, and she also advocates that the women should come out of their shell. They should not keep the things hidden in their mind, because this is not single woman. There are lots of the women who are having the same problems. They are having the same issues. First, in the society, we may say many things, that the society is supporting the woman. We may say that the people are helping them, but no, this is not the real picture. We come across number of the news when the small girls, young girls, even they are molested, they are raped brutally, and they're killed even afterwards. So what I feel that it is the wrong upbringing of the males. So I have taken this issue in my book also. As my recently, my book has gone with the best-selling status. That is 5 steps to win the battle of drug addiction and juvenile delinquency. It has got the best-selling book now. So secondly, so in this book also, I have raised this issue that the upbringing of the males is not right. When a woman has to face discrimination at her home, the same thing she's facing in the society also. When she goes for work, when she goes out in the society, she is dominated by the males. So now we know that the women are at the topmost positions. She's a lawyer, she's a doctor, she's an engineer, she's a teacher, but still she is harassed at every place. So this harassment is started from her childhood, as she's not given the same status as her brother is given, the same facilities which are given to her brother. She is not given those facilities. But this is the wrong upbringing of the children. So yes, Purnima ji, she's back. I guess she'll be able to hear me now. I'll give her time. Yes, Purnima ji, are you able to hear me now? Yes, I am I audible? Hello? I guess still I'm not audible. Uh, there might be some problem at your end. Is the network issue? Your voice is audible to me. Your voice is audible to me. I can hear you properly. Yes, you should unmute yourself. No. Are you not able to hear me? Because your voice is properly audible to me. Is there some problem with the settings? Anyhow, I'm so sorry that she could not continue with this. I'm going to carry on with this issue, because this is a very serious concern nowadays, as women has to face lots of problem while moving in the society. What I feel that it is a wrong upbringing of the males at home. When the females are not given equal rights at home, so how can she get the equal rights in the society? Purnima ji, are you okay now? Are you able to hear?
Yeah, I can able to hear you. Sorry, I was
Oh,
not aware that I should use it. So
okay. Okay, fine. So it's okay, dear. So yes, you're most welcome at my show. So yes, Purnima, you first of all introduce yourself. Tell me
Sure.
what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes,
Sure. Thank you, Anshul, for giving me an opportunity to be into this platform
you're
and
welcome,
function.
dear. You are such a special guest at my place. You're welcome, dear. Welcome. Yes, you should continue.
Thank
Yes,
you.
dear. Yes.
Sure. I'm Purnima Joshi, who is a senior manager in an IT industry. I'm having around 23 years of experience. I worked in industry with bigger giants like Intel, HP, and my last company was an Emphasis. And my niche is to empower women. So my tagline is, strengthen your silence. So the
Okay.
strengthen your silence is, yeah, not just keeping mum, but use that silence, empower your silence to reskill
Excellent.
strength.
Good.
So this is
Okay.
what is my brief introduction.
Fine. That's really excellent, dear. Fine, Purnima ji. In your absence, I was talking about that it is why the women have to suffer a lot. So this is actually the wrong upbringing of the male and the female child. When the woman is not, a girl is not given respect at her home, when she is discriminated. So do you feel that this is whatsoever the sufferings of a woman are the result of the wrong upbringing of male child? What is your
Yeah,
opinion in this?
definitely. Yeah, I mean that's a
So
really an interesting question. I see, from Vedas and all that, I think women have got empowerment. They were part of Vedas and all that. But as the society started evolving, what happened was, women would be started, sitting at home, and then men were going out for working and all that, because the responsibility was actually divided between, the two different genders, because they are very important responsibilities as well, because woman has got a special nature, a care, and kind of love, so that she can nurture her kids and all that.
yes,
Men can go out, it's like more masculine, and then go and fight, and all those things were there in the different era, in our king's time, and later the society started evolving, and information science, everything has started coming in the society, and people, irrespective of a gender, men and women started getting into more education. Now I believe women is in every field, be it in um she can fly, she can actually go into the sea, she can do whatever job we can name it, right?
yes,
So the equal opportunity has been given. Okay. So as the society is evolving, we are still in a transition phase. That's what I feel, you know,
hmm,
um, because woman, she's still working, as well as she's taking a responsibility at home, because we are in the
okay,
transition phase, so the phase that we should come out entirely from just working at home or working in office is, it is like an intermediate stage, right? She is
okay,
having both responsibilities. So I think maybe in later years she will only concentrate on the work, like men are doing. But
men are doing.
yeah, but men are also, I think, helping each other, for their counterparts, and then trying to have a good life. So that's kind
So
of a
what do you
balance
feel?
between men and women.
Uh, So, what do you feel? Why the women are criticized at the workplace, where they have to face problems like eve teasing, molestation, harassment? So, what's the reason that he has to suffer a lot at the workplace?
Yeah, that is actually, very bad, situations. I can actually quote one situation in my office.
Yes.
The lady was very bold, and somehow she got into a BPO job, and there she was harassed by her manager. Even though she is
Okay.
an intelligent, got married, having two kids, she got
Oh,
harassed by her manager, and she actually started voicing out. But unfortunately, her team members itself, they ditched
mhm.
her. They were far with the manager, and they
Oh
started
God.
threatening her. And because of that, I saw her literally one day covering her face entirely in a cafeteria, and I asked her, "What happened to you?" She said, "I'm getting harassed and I cannot actually speak because if I speak, my manager put me a 2 rating and I will be out of this company," because she was,
Oh God.
looking at her financial status. So, what I'm trying to say is harassment, even though in the corporate we have a posh
Mhm.
policy, we have a whistleblower. I was a member of a
Mhm.
posh later after she left. But, these cases, if they come out and, you know, they have to actually uh, enroll and file a complaint against that person, then only it is possible to take an action. But if women are thinking so many things that something will happen and uh, I will get really harassed and I have to sustain like this, nobody can help, so she has to come out and file a complaint. But one question I asked her, why did you do that? But this answer has really actually touched my heart. She told me that the manager told her, "I knew your house and I can throw acid anytime."
Oh my God.
So,
Yes, acid.
yeah,
Acid is the biggest threat for any woman because this is the even the worst condition than death. What I can see.
correct, correct.
So this
So,
is
even though we have so much of laws, policies, procedures, but women are not able to take the bold step. Okay.
mhm.
So, only bold step they would have taken is, she resigned and, left the company.
So why
So,
how
my
you are helping
suggestion,
these people? Yes. Now as you have come in the stream, so you are working for the setup of the woman. How you are helping them?
correct. Since I know the members of the POSH, I connect with them and tell them that what exactly happened. We started taking an evidences, we started calling people, and you know, both the parties will understand, sit together individually, try to understand what's the problem, and we set
Okay.
the rules saying that this will not continue. If this happens, they will be out. If it is a POSH, if it is a sexual harassment, the person will go out immediately from the company.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. So that kind
This
of a
means
security we are providing for a woman.
okay. So this means the companies are taking some strict actions against setup of the males. You feel that the
Correct. Correct.
companies should provide the security to the women where they're working.
Correct. They are only providing now, but only thing is woman has to come forward and file.
Ah,
See, for example, if I'm a member of a POSH and if I know somebody is having this problem, maybe I can raise a complaint, you know, in her place. It is not necessary that she should complain.
okay.
So that's a important, the facility they have given
But it is very
to
important they
secure women
should
at
reveal.
place.
They should reveal. They should not keep
Correct.
the things hidden in their mind. Should not feel
Correct.
shy. Do not feel hesitation to speak on injustice done or any type of the odd done against them. So I really feel this is very much
Absolutely.
required in today's world. So Dr. Purnamaji, I would like to know that what is the reason that males have set up of the attitude towards the women? Why do they do not accept the success of the woman or working them outside in the society?
I think one thought comes to my mind is maybe their upbringing. See,
Yes.
women are the one who actually nurture them, teach them. The woman in our society will, will be happy when her daughter, gets work done by her husband, wherein she doesn't
Mhm.
like where
Yes.
her son helping her own daughter-in-law, right? I think
Yes.
this
Yes.
mindset
Yes.
has to change actually,
Yes.
because the girls are coming from different family and we should actually give them respect because they are the gem from a different family. We should also respect them, actually nurture them. We give a importance. It's not that we should not differentiate. I think the
Yes.
same goes with the daughter-in-laws, right? The way they take care of their parents, I definitely accept that, they should take care of the in-laws as well. So it is a both way, kind of coordination or allow or exchange of feelings between both the parties and the family will be beautiful if it goes well.
So one thing I feel that
So
in even the parental house also, the girls are not given those facilities which are given to the boy. She's restricted from many of the things like not going outside. She's not allowed to call her friends at home or spending time with them outside the home for longer hours. Where the boys, he's allowed to go anywhere and he can do anything. Even if some of the facilities are given to the boys, she's deprived of that. A girl has to do the household activities along with the mother, but boys are kept aloof from that. They are not said, they are not asked to help the mother or help the sisters at home. Rather, the sisters are serving their brothers, and this is taught to the boys that this is not their work. So they are to enjoy at home. This their work is to be done by the girls only. Do you feel that this type of the mentality can be one of the reason that the males, they do not help their wives afterwards, and they rather harass, they create a problem for the colleagues at the workplace also?
yeah, I think the upbringing is definitely a problem because the lot of importance is given to the male child. Um, but frankly speaking, in my house, we have been treated very well, my brother and me, and we used to share the work. So again, it depends on a thought process of a woman who is actually bringing the child, right? Upbringing. Even I think the parents should think together and teach their kids what is important in their life and how to treat their sisters, how to treat their wives, how to treat a woman in life, because woman is considered as a devi in society, right? See, all
Yes,
these the lands and then rivers, everything is named uh, by woman, not with the men, because the woman is like kind of a Kshamaya Dharitri, and she is like so much love giving and the lot of take care, all those things she has got, and then she has got a lot of patience, right?
yes,
So the parents should teach their kids that their male child, saying that we should not actually disrespect women. See, if whatever work is there, we need to divide it. Because at the end of the day, guy needs more food, right? I mean, definitely, um, woman will enter the heart of a man through his stomach only. That everybody knows about it. And
yes,
if he doesn't know how to prepare food, um, and if he end up with the wrong relationship where the woman doesn't cook for him, his life will be like destroyed. So at least for
yes,
himself, for his own sake, he has to learn cooking, right?
yes,
So I think mother has to teach kids. Not only mother, I can see even the both the parents has to teach. It should not, you know oh, we can only pinpoint a mother, because some of the families, men are so dominant, they say, no, my son should not
yeah,
do anything, he should be just sitting on a sofa and everything will be
yeah,
served. They should understand criticality and integrity of all these things, and then teach them what is important, because the society is evolving. Society is not same as uh, you know previous 10 years, that what they used to feel, because they have to evolve, you know uh, upcoming whatever the happenings in a society, right? Because of this, a lot of diverse are happening, and people are not able to uh, communicate or match or live together, because of this all imbalance, because somebody's uh, expectations are different, right? So
mm-hmm.
I think it is important that in our school, in colleges, they should have one subject stating how to treat women, right? Even
Yes,
you know uh, you can also say that how to treat a person. Basically, I don't want to
yes,
actually differentiate how to treat a woman
exactly,
or a man, because
exactly,
I
huh?
have seen
We
both
should
the
not,
genders suffering.
huh.
Yeah, how to
Yes,
treat a person, be it a
yes.
man or a woman. So I think this kind of an education would help. So if you don't see it immediately, I think so it will start evolving, and we'll definitely see some changes in the future.
So yes, Purnimaji, even I do agree with this. I have mentioned this in my book also, that in the schools, the children must be taught about this, that they should give respect to each of them. They should respect both the genders. So in that case, the society will become livable. Because what I feel that in the schools also, when the child, any boy, I will talk about any boy, he's nurtured in a unhealthy family when where he sees his father dominating his mother, abusing her, or domestic violence is there. He shows such type of the attitude in the school also. He is bullying the girls because bullying has become a major task, a major problem nowadays. And many times when the woman is a girl is doing something good, so she is criticized by this type of the ill mentality boys. So because they do not tolerate any woman to get success in the girl, especially because in the schools they are girls. So any girl to get success. Even I can narrate an incident. I mentioned this in my book also. So there was a girl in, I guess, in Bihar, because I'm not aware about where actually this happened, but this is a true story. So she was from a poor family, and she ranked she topped in her school. So the boys of her class, they did not tolerate this thing, and they burnt that girl alive. They put acid on that girl, and she died on the spot. So this type of the ill mentality, as you talked about, that they have the biggest weapon in their hands now, that they can throw acid on the girl, and the girls, they are somewhere very much scared of this thing. So I guess there must be strict laws be against setup of the cruelty, eve teasing, the people who are molesting the woman, harassing the woman, or they are insulting the woman at any place. It may be in the school, it may be in the society, it may be when she's going outside working somewhere. So yes, I really appreciate that you have taken the step forward to work or the help setup of the woman. So now let me know, the what type of planning have you done in for the future, to when you're getting popular day by day, and there are lots of women who are in need to get help from you. So what type of planning have you done to gather them at the platform at to come to you and get help? So let me
Yeah,
know.
I will be having a counseling. Sure. Um, I will be having, one-to-one counseling session with them. Try to understand
Good.
where they have stuck. Are they having a problem in, expressing their views? Are they having planning in upskilling, or are they having a financial problem? So all this, the problems, I will sit with them and try to understand where exactly they are suffering. Some people are, they have everything at home, but they don't have power to speak. Okay, so
Yes.
I will try to find where exactly they want to solve that problem. So it
Okay.
is a kind of a shift I'm bringing in their mindset, because they need to claim their rights. They need to
Mhm.
vocal about their problems, right? So they will talk with me and understand, then we will take a step forward based on the conditions. Okay, if there is upskilling is needed, I will guide them to take some trainings so that they will get some career and start becoming a financial independent person.
Yes.
Okay, if they're having a mindset problem, or if they're like a more introvert, I will try to speak with them and tell them that, see, you have to lead your life. It is your life. You don't have to live for others, right? See, even though
Yes.
you live for others, while doing household things, because that is a responsibility. We carry it as a responsibility. After that, we have a lot of time, to take care of ourselves, right? So life is
Mhm.
not ending just doing our certain things at home. So life is beautiful. We should work on
Yes.
ourselves, right? So all that, things, we have a templates, we provide them,
Good.
and
Good. Good.
based
Yes.
on the situations, they will pick up and start, developing themselves.
Exactly. So, Purnima ji, one thing more. So, think that in the schools, the change is required.
Hmm.
So, at home, the atmosphere is different for every boy and girl, every child. The atmosphere is different. Some parents are very having healthy relations with each other. They are providing good atmosphere to the children. To their upbringing and nurturing of the children is in a very good manner. But at some places, at some of the houses, when the male chauvinism is there, when the fathers are even using the stupid thing, they are harassing their wives, they are domestic violence is there, they're fighting with them. So in that case, when a child sees such of the unhealthy atmosphere, so what type of the learning should be there in the schools? Because in the school there should be the same atmosphere for every child. So what type of
Correct.
changes are required in the school that these children should at least learn good moral ethical values and to treat with each other in a proper manner? So what do you
Correct.
feel that
It's
what
a
should be
very
done?
important question,
Yes,
um, Dr. G. What I'm trying to say is, see, I mean, if mother is getting, uh, actually harassed, or if father is getting harassed, at least one person would be knowing about their kids, that we should not actually, um, harass our kids because of our behavior, right? Somebody should be having
yes,
that mindset. So at least one person should take that responsibility and talk with their kids. Whatever happens in the house, you don't worry about it. We are just husband and wife, and we are going to manage it. Please take care of your studies, and we still love you. Somebody has to tell that message to the kids, because the learning happens from the house itself, right?
yes,
So if they get that confidence, even whatever you teach in the school, right, so they will grasp it. In the school also,
yes,
I think they should give some, uh, because I think in the school it is going to be very difficult if they start this topic, because it is kind of an open secret for them, right? They don't want their parents to be shown bad in front of other kids, right?
exactly.
So maybe some subject, uh, you know uh, not about the parents, whatever happens in your life, these are the steps you need to follow. So those kind of a guidance, if you give in a school, maybe that would help kids, because they
Yes,
would be able to fight for any situation they face it. Okay, so at least
exactly.
those guidelines, if it is provided in the school, that would help kids. Maybe they will analyze, because kids are nowadays very smart. They know what happens in
Yeah,
the school, they know what happens at home. So basically, when they relate that with their family, they will take a step. Instead of getting into some kind of a shy or insult, they will take that step. Oh, okay, I think I fall into this situation. Maybe I should follow these steps. Some templates
yes.
need to be followed for their growth, for their mindset building, for their strong, capability in spite of whatever situation they face it. This is
Yes,
what is
I
my
feel.
feeling.
What I feel when I can advocate this thing that in the schools, because there the same platform could be there for every child. I feel that there must be a subject, maybe once a week. The children should be taught about their responsibility towards the society. Though they have a bad atmosphere at home, unhealthy atmosphere at home, but they should see that what the society expects from them, what other people, maybe girls, maybe boys, maybe elder people, maybe different strata of the society, what their responsibilities are for other people, because these people only know about their rights. They are always demanding, they're demanding from the school, they're demanding from the parents, they're demanding from everyone around them, but they do not that they have the responsibilities towards their society, towards their outer world also. I feel that when these people are taught about this, to some extent, we can bring a change. I have strongly recommended this thing in my book also, that we should not expect any guidelines, anything from the government, because our children are getting spoiled, our girls are having the problems, even we have suffered these things in our life. So why the next generation should not be saved? We should do take some steps. We should try to save the girls, and they should not bear or tolerate the same thing which our generation has faced, or the nowadays the girls are facing. So let's do some efforts for them. And I wish that you should get marvelous success in your niche, the work you are doing. It is really commendable job. So wish you all the best to have a good journey in the future and to save many women, because they were waiting for you. And for the woman also, I appeal you that you should not stay silent. You should speak on your for your rights. You should come out of your shell and you should talk about the injustice done against you. So you should speak, and there are people like Purnima ji who are there to help you. So if you don't find any near and dear of yours, but these people are there to take responsibility, take your problems, and to try to solve them. Thank you so much, Purnima ji. Do you want to give some message to the women? So I wish that
Yeah,
you should
thanks
give
a
some
lot.
message. Yes.
Thanks a lot, Ashnoji. And it was a wonderful summary that you have done it. Definitely, I would like to send a message that, woman, please live your life. Don't be in a silo. We are there to help you. And whatever happens around you, it is just a matter of second. You can come out of that mindset. You concentrate on what you want to be. So a lot of you know. Uh, outside, even though you have inside you have a lot of problems, outside you might get a help. Don't be in a silent, be strong, be powerful, and definitely don't allow your light to diminish inside you. Please make it shine, and you can definitely see a very good path. So that is what is my the message to all of you.
Thank you so much for being a part of my show. Thank you so much. Wish you all this, all the best for your journey. And now, so next week again, we will be live at the same time. So see, I have written many things in my book. I'm having my book in my hands now, and this has become the best-selling book on Amazon and available on the Amazon also. So parents, this is a guideline. This is a guidebook for you to help your children to grow in a better way. So I wish that every child should come out as an important asset for the society and help each other and become help shining star for the parents and for the society also. And this time I'm taking leave, and next time again at the same time I'll be live at the same time. Thank you so much for hearing this or attending this session. Thank you, Purnima ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the viewers, and thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.